Is that how your relationship with Tool starts?
Yeah.
This is Chris Schler, bass tech for Tool, Justin Chancellor, and you're watching Dunlop TV.
I think that was my first introduction to that camp. I think after the Perfect Circle cycle ended, and I think Tool was going to be going back out. And as you know, like a lot of times, it's just like all and your name gets thrown around. So Tool was looking for a bass tech, and my name came up, and it was like, okay. I was actually pretty intimidated because Tool, man, they're like, wow, fucking Tool, man. Can you say that? Fucking Tool. But loved it. Also, one of the best times of my life was that period back in what I would say the OG Tool crew.
Yeah, and Justin doesn't just have a couple Boss pedals.
Right? No, he's got quite a big pedal board. He uses every one of them.
We go through these pedals, right, through the box, to the Jensen splitter, which spits it back out into here, which we can go through these pedals back into the dirty head. So we got a dirty cabinet and a clean cabinet.
So were you learning like what each one does in each part of the song for that one? Or is it like, I just gotta keep this stuff going? What was that like?
Yeah, no, like some players, you do a lot of stuff for them off on the side of the stage as far as like pedal changes and stuff, or like MIDI controller changes. But Justin's doing everything live on his pedal board. So it was really just making sure everything worked. And the big thing with that was having fresh strings on the bass. A lot of bass players want to use the same strings night after night after night because they like that kind of muddy, sound. But not Tool, man. Justin's got that signature super springy bass sound, and he plays so hard that you have to change strings mid-show to maintain that tone. So when they go off and do their 10-minute little break, the bass tech's over there changing bass strings, looking at the clock, going, oh, and then stretching them, getting it ready. So, that's, like I said, you have to adapt, right? So, okay, that's what I got to do. That's what I got to do. Change bass strings in the middle of a set? Yeah. All right. Cool. Sounds great.
Was there a lot of let me rephrase that. Was there ever issues where intonation was like, oh my God, this string is just not taking, and it's just not seating right?
Yeah. Actually, that does happen. It's like you put a new set on, and it's like, oh, the G string. It just will not grab. It won't, it keeps slipping. I don't know. Something's not right. I don't know if the winding is, whatever. But it's like, no, you've got so many packs of strings. You just open a new set and throw a new one on there. And you end up with 3 strings that never get used.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah. So that seems like that was a pretty hands-on, even though you're not doing the effects switches and the wah or whatever a lot of techs do. You're still, and you probably have to be laser focused on that too, right?
Yeah, well, you always should try and be focused on Otherwise, you will get bit in the butt.
Yeah.
As soon as you stop paying attention, something happens. As soon as you turn your head, and then by the time you turn your head back, it's too late.
Yeah. That's really cool. At that time when you started with Tool, what cycle was that? Were they already on the up, or were they still doing because they're doing like stadiums now, but were they still doing like Sun Club dates, or were they already?
No, it was all
upper end?
Yeah.